Another day, another fishing mission. We're out here in Central Texas, more specific, I think Waco or Whitney. I'm not really 100% positive. I am driving to the Whitney Dam right now. I'm gonna meet up with a dude I have not fished with in quite some time. Last time I fished with this dude, I caught one of my biggest bass ever, and that was, I think, in February. His name's Bryce. Mainly a kayak angler, mainly a swimbait angler. Just thought I'd set everything up before I get today's video kicked off. Hope you guys enjoy. I'll see you at the water. You mainly been fishing for? Cool. You ready? You want to give a quick little rundown of what we're gonna do today for the homies watching?
All right, so we're down here at the river today. We're gonna take John, fish a couple of these holes. The water is super clear. We got some nice brush and we got some big fish. Hopefully we can stick at least one of them. That's the goal for today, guys.
Let's crank on some toads. Oh, first blow up of the day. Nice, and it's a miss. I'm starting the day off on this river with a little frog. Bryce was telling me that with this water being like super low right now, first of all, this river looks completely different from when I fished it in February. Anyway, it looks very different from that last time. The grass is up. It's like super thick vegetation right now. So he said the frog is our best bet. We got a little tiny black popping frog. I just got my first good blow up of the day. I don't know if you guys saw it, but I'm sure you heard it. That feels good, first bite. I've only been fishing for maybe like 10 minutes, give or take. Oh, there we go. There we go. Get in here, buddy. Check this out. Boom. Look at that bait hanging out of its mouth. We're fishing this long run of the river where it's like super slack, open, not as much grass. And I picked up this this big, musky, plopping topwater bait. It's very similar to something Chris has been throwing recently. I'm just throwing it in these open areas, looking for a bite. Sure enough, found my first fish of the day. And it's not a bad one, too. I don't know if you can really get a good look at its colors, but it's almost like a silver in the gill plate. These fish in this river are really, really pretty. It's super clear too, so you're gonna see their colors pop today. Look at that. How about that? Nice, probably close to 3-pounder on a big old musky plopping lure. See, musky baits aren't just for musky. Little largies like them too. Nice, that was so sick. Good stuff. Bryce and I just heard one blow up right on that bank over yonder. I'm gonna put the big plopper down and see if I can get one on the frog. I'm in the zone now. There we go. Come on. That was dope. That was so sick. I hope you guys saw that. Look at that. Another nice largie. Check it out. A little bit small. Oh, what is that? Oh God, I thought that was like an 8-pounder. My heart stopped. It's just a log. Been about 20 minutes since that plopper fish. We've just had a change in depth. It's gotten a little bit deeper. It went from like a foot to now like maybe 4 feet. And there's a lot more grass. And I threw right up on this bank with a little tiny frog, little popping frog, little frog, little pop, pop, bang, bang frog. This is my second topwater fish, my second Brazos fish, and another one for the books. Thanks, little dude.
M's in my bank account.
Dabbing on them bass. Oh my. There's two. He's come back. He's come back for it. He's right. Got him. Oh man, that was so sick. Dude, that was so sick. Look at that. That was incredible. You said there was 2 others? They're still there? It's been straight crickets, dead silent for the past like hour. And we pulled, this looks nothing different than what we've been fishing either. It's just, they're here, you know? I threw my frog in this like random area. I was gonna make another cast, so I burned it back and I got absolutely annihilated. Stopped it, then this guy ate it again. Such a sick shot. I wish that back camera was rolling. Unfortunately, it's dead. But the whole bite and everything was just insane. There's 3 other fish over there, or 2 other fish over there. Bryce is a little bit higher than me, so he spotted out 2 others that were following it in. Nice fish. Whew. Love it. Man, that feels good. We needed to pick me up. Oh, anytime they're eating topwater, it's just like best time ever. I like saw him. He was like,
you can see his shadow right behind there.
yeah. Don't you just wish they were all that pissed off? I mean, that fish was angry. It's incredible when, you know, you're throwing a topwater or something like that and you pull it out of their mouth the first time, then they still want it. Like they're still going for it. Alrighty. We're halfway through our journey. We've made it, I don't know, like 4 or 3.5 miles. I've caught 3 fish, but they've all been pretty solid fish. We haven't found that giant we're looking for yet. You know, the Brazos is known for some pretty big fish. And with the water being kind of low and very clear, it can be fun to catch them because you can see them eat and stuff like that. But it can also be a little bit difficult just being that, you know, the water's low and there's not a whole lot of volume for these fish to hang out in. So it's kind of posing a bit of a challenge, you know, finding these fish. We had that one crazy scenario back there where there was 3 fish chasing 1 frog. Luckily, it was the biggest one that ate out of the group. That like rarely ever happens. We are finding that these fish are kind of few and far between. It's not super hot. Granted, I don't necessarily blame these fish just because it's, you know, a little bit of a cold front scenario. The good news is we've still got quite a long way to go before we make it back to the car and the trip is over. But we've still got a ton of water to fish, which I like. Then I'll hop back in the yak. All right, we're leaving the yak here. Gonna go fish this pool straight ahead of me. Bryce is gonna have to show me the ropes here. He just gave me this massive swim bait. Look at that thing, triple trout deal. Okay, cool. So you said swim bait, frog, and that's it? Swim bait jig. Swim bait jig. Oh, on, there we go. That was sick. Yeah, it's a nice one. Yo, that was awesome. That fish came out of nowhere,
dude.
Just ghosted it.
I was like, I'm walking back over here.
Oh yeah, he's a skinny fish that just had a meal. That's what it looks like. Unreal. Nice net job. Look at that. Woo.
Oh, yeah, he's got a brim in there.
Yeah, this is my first swim bait fish of the day. Look at that. Just barely nipped that bull shad. He was probably like a nice 2-pound, 19.5-inch fish, but after that meal, he's probably like close to 3 now, and if that was a real meal, he'd have been even fatter. And we're walking this area and we saw a carp. We thought it was like a 6-pound bass, and out of nowhere comes this just fatty. This kind of weird fatty. I don't really know what's going on. You're right, this is kind of a weird fish. Look at that, just barely hooked too, man. Yeah, well, yeah, definitely a mission accomplished. Back of the yak. We're gonna float now. Back to floating, less walking. My feet are on fire. That was insane. I really wish I would have taken a moment to like stick the GoPro in the water, because that was probably the most unreal thing I think I've ever seen. As I said in the beginning of this video, the water is super low. So these fish are gonna be pretty concentrated in tiny little pools. And that's a perfect example of like the entire, you know, like fish ecosystem in one, was that 50-60 yard stretch? Yeah, honestly, fishing rivers at their lowest and at their slowest is like my favorite thing to do. Back when I was in college, I used to fish the Hocking River a lot in the fall because that's when the least amount of rainfall would come in. But it can be fun to catch them like this because it's super, I'm almost stuck. Anyway, because it's super clear and you can like just look down, it feels like you're right on top of an aquarium. Okay, we're gonna continue to float. Bryce said we got like 4 more little juicy holes that we're gonna hit up. We are seeing fish that, no joke, are upwards of 8 to 9 pounds, even 10 pounds. So we're in the land of giants right now. We just gotta connect with one. Come on. Come on. Thanks. That'll do. Shout out to Bryce for nudging me off the hump. All right, let's go find some bagans. There we go. I'm on. Yeah, that's a nice one. It's probably the biggest one of the day for me. She is pissed off, dude. She is pissed off. Look at that. That is a solid freaking fish. So I've been catching them on surface all freaking day. And I decided, you know what? I'll try a little brush hog. It worked out pretty good. There's a rock ledge. I'm actually sitting on top of it right now, and it drops off, and I took one cast right on that ledge and got straight bumped. Look at that. It's a nice fish, man. It's quality bass. That's a 10-pounder. Yeah, I don't know if it's him, but there is a 10-pounder right here, or like high 8. I don't know. It's huge, it's giant. That's a good one. That's a good one. Oh wow. There's a 10-pounder right there. I caught the smallest one out of the bunch. I swear. It was still good though. It's still a nice fish. Dude, there's some chunks over there. Dude, yeah, that one over there was huge. Look at this thing, it's dogging me. Yeah. Yeah. Look at that, baby. What a way to end the day. Look how he ate that too. Just for curiosity's sake, I'm gonna get a weight on this dude. See how big he or she is. This might be my biggest of the day right here. And not a bang. 509. That is a beautiful fish. Gorgeous fish, man. Look at that stud. Gone. Mission accomplished, baby. And I can see the ramp from here too. This is the end of our journey. The Brazos River trip, part 2, is over. I mean, could you ask for a better way to end? Super frickin' sick. Need any more help? Hey man, thank you so much.
Dude, anytime.
Appreciate it. Let's get back out there for sure. Huh? Oh yeah, that is mine. I'm gonna need that. Got jigs in it. Boom. Well, I freaking smoked my camera. I don't know if I was recording for that or if like what the camera did after I dropped it, but the SD card popped out, and I was walking around filming us loading up, and like the camera hit one of the rod tips, and I just like, it fell out of my hands. Complete goober move. I think I'm just really tired right now. I've had this thing for less than a month now, and it's got a massive dent in the lens. So yeah, that's always good news. Anyway, we just left the Brazos. Huge shout out to Bryce for hooking it up. Be sure to check out his channel and his Instagram. Of course, as always, when I'm fishing with peeps that also have social media channels, I'll leave them linked in the description below. What a great day. If you're curious as to what I used and how I caught my fish, I'll leave all the details, the deets, in the description below. What else am I gonna leave in the description below? You can buy the shirt in the description below. It's a new rig shirt. Be sure to check that out. Thanks in advance if you already bought this thing. They're selling like a god church. Just kidding, nobody says that. Anyway, I'm heading out. Believe it or not, I've got a flight to catch in about 4 hours. Yikes, 4 hours, and I'm 2 hours away from home. This makes sense. Okay, so I'm gonna turn the camera off. Thank you. What the was that? Thanks for watching today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Be safe, catch lots of fish, and as always, folks, keep fishing. Never stop.